A very warm welcome in second live session of the course Intellectual Property Rights, Court Practices and the Enforcement. So, it is more related to disputes, IP disputes and then the court practices and enforcement. Now, here what we will do, two things we have to do. One thing related to examination, what I am observing that examination related queries are there, and then I am observing that assignment 6 one I have to discuss, that is one more point, and then few questions are there, right, already you have shared with us, and then last live session some questions are pending. So, that also I will try to cover up that thing. So, now we will just go into details of that. Okay. So, here considering this first question, I will take off Bhuvi Varsha. What she is saying is that when will be the study material will be available? Please check. I guess it is now available. I have checked it and I am observing that yes, in the folder the content is available. So, you can just check that thing and you can go through, and if any document or anything, if you feel that still it is you want it, then you just mention it in the discussion forum. Maybe now here also you can mention, and then we will try to upload that particular document. Okay. But otherwise whatever basic requirements are there considering this particular course, we have already uploaded. Especially what I want to say that when you are dealing with this subject, probably you will require the updated, that is amendment with the latest amendments, whatever the acts are there. That is very important, because in the sessions what we have done, we have given you the references for the sections, and we have given you, for example, if I want to share with you, in the patent lot of details are there. The infringement related, that chapter is huge with the different sections, and then the interpretation of each section will be different, and even if you go into the each section, probably the deliberation will be deep. So, to give the glimpses of that, what happened that in the patent week we have discussed that particular thing, and we have given you little bit idea how exactly we are like interpreting that particular section. But again, case to case, considering the issue under consideration, you will find different aspects of that. And interpretation of statute is a very, we can say, the interesting subject, and interesting when it goes when you are dealing. Why I am saying that thing? If you check that SEP case, especially standard essential patent case of Ericsson, if you see that particular case with the Micromax, okay, Lava is like with that that fine, actually 240 crore fine. Okay, you just go with the SEP and then that Ericsson case with the Micromax. It is a fantastic judgment. If you go into the judgment, it is a fantastic judgment, we can say, considering the interpretation of a statute, I will say. The other things I am not commenting on, I am just talking about the interpretation of statute considering that particular case. So, acts are very important. My point is like that acts are very important, and we have to understand that. So, the acts that is like that are already, I guess, we have uploaded. So, you please check that whether you have access to that acts. If it is not there, let me know. And if you are talking about a study material in different, what exactly you are expecting about study material other than acts, forms, schedules, then the few papers, research papers we have shared with you. Other than that, if any document you are expecting, please write down into the chat box. Okay. So, we will update that particular thing about whatever you are requiring, we will try to upload that document. Okay. So, based on the weekly videos available. Okay. So, if you say that Bhuneshwari, thank you for clarifying that thing, you are talking about based on weekly videos. So, you are actually talking about a transcript. So, we are in a process of that. So, we will upload that transcript soon. Maybe by next week we will try to upload that transcripts, so that you can have the access to that. Is it okay? So, that will help you to probably go with the parallel with the video and then the transcript of that particular. Anything else you are expecting, please mention, so that let me see if how I can share that particular documents. Okay. So that is there. So Bhuvneshwari, I will request you to just yeah. So yeah, okay. So you are talking about a transcript, and we are in the process of that. It takes little time. So now we will do that thing, and by next week end we will try to complete that activity. Okay. So yeah, fine. Then next is what exactly? Bare acts are available. Yeah, yeah, Paras, we have shared bare acts which are updated, and the reason I have just now mentioned, and what exactly other things you are expecting. Bhuvneshwari has just mentioned that about the transcript. So transcript we are updating by next week. Anything else is there? Please let me know. Please let me know. Okay. Then next is like a hold on. Yeah. Okay. I guess. Huh. Huh. Reading material and Paras, can you just clarify what exactly reading material? Because research papers which we have mentioned, yeah, we have probably uploaded that. If any 3 or 4 research papers, especially one disruptive innovation related one, that traditional knowledge and the use of blockchain technology, that paper we have, like we have to share. So I guess that papers are available. You just check that. If anything else is required, let me know. Transcript we are uploading. Okay? Yeah. Research papers and bare act. See, in the left hand side, you can just, whenever you are opening the that course page, on the left hand side below there is a reading material folder. Okay. So in that reading material folder you can get these content, bare acts, and then the papers you can say. Bhuvneshwari, you are asking that thing, na? That research papers and bare act, it is hosted there. If still you are not getting the access, let me know. I can I will see that if I can share it that window, that print screen of that into the discussion forum. I can do that thing. If you are not able to access it now, I will do that thing. Okay. So just check, just check left side below the weeks there is a download video button, and there is that reading material folder. So you just check that now only. If you are not able to access that, let me know. Okay. Fine. Then Paras is saying that anything that helps us in the course apart from that. See, Paras, you are advocate. Huh? I am just I will say that, you know, it is a very vast when we are talking about IP disputes. It was a little challenge for us also. Means we thought of 40, then we have made 41 videos, because that patent related discussion we don't want to drop. Then when we have done that video, I was just thinking whether we should drop a capsule discussion. But then in a capsule discussion, we have decided that we should discuss something related, which, as we have mentioned there, that we should discuss something which we are not able to cover in the course, and Rishika has pointed out about the traditional knowledge. So we have given that glimpse actually, because that is one of the important, we can say, the subject along with the intellectual property. As a country, I am saying that thing. So we don't want to avoid that also, and we have burden you with one more, we can say, the session which is like beyond 20 hours. But that you are accepting that, so thank you so much for that. But the point is like that it's such a vast subject, because so many acts. Generally, see, when we are talking about a trademark act only, we are focusing 4 credit for that. That considering that 4 credit thing, we are emphasizing that particular act. Then patent is little vast, because the disputes which are coming is like either mostly that section 3 is there, then section 4 is fine, I will keep it aside, but section 3 is very important. So lot of cases are again coming against the CGP-DTM office. It's like against the state, we can say. And then the case which is related to that patent infringement disputes by the among the parties, whatever are there, that is coming. That two we can say parts, we can say the that way it goes very and then the act itself, you can say the intricacies of the act and all that thing. So covering in 20 hours it was just impossible. If you cannot cover IP dispute in 20 hours, but we have just tried to give you glimpses for that actually. Okay, means if I try to go into deep, then for patent only I can have a 4 credit and detailed 20-hour course for only IP disputes, that is a patent disputes only. So that much deeper we can give, that much detailed analysis of the case laws we can do. So that is possible, but considering this course we cannot do that thing, and therefore considering you are just mentioning that what else we can go into the details. Probably I will say that considering this course, whatever content in videos are there, examination point of view, whatever we have shared in videos, whatever we are sharing with the reading material, I am not expecting whereat completely you are able to do with this particular course. No, whatever references we have given into the course, only that references we are expecting you. Just go into the details of that trademark. If you could not wanted to know the depth of that particular section, say section 29 of a trademark act, if you want to go to details of that, then you can just, or section 63 of a patent act, you want to go into the details based on our discussion, then you just visit that bare act and go into that particular details. But we are not expecting you to go into the whole details of bare act for the examination. Whatever we have covered in the content within that 20 hours, that only we expect, we appreciate, and we understand that the subject is very vast. So, just limit to this 20 hours content whatever we have shared. So, need not to worry considering a examination point of view. Okay. So, I guess I am pretty well clear, Paras, I guess. Yes. Then oh, thank you, Binayji, that you are saying yes, your teaching is excellent. I want to know whether you will be asking the specific sections of the law in the, no. What happens now, you are not only law students who are doing this course, no? We are a science students, we are a faculty of from different domains. So, I just want to know this perspective of this course is like it's like a inclusive, like everybody should get the benefit of this course, considering that inventor or a creator, author, if they are like aggrieved because of the theft of their creation, it may be patent, it may be copyright, it may be industrial design. So, they should know how exactly they should proceed for the action. Now, many times what happens, we are so in like dark that we do not understand where exactly, which is the right forum to whom I should contact for that particular scenario. And then therefore, we have shared the scenarios also. If that particular one scenario happens, maybe considering patent or maybe copyright, then which are the remedies, where you should go. You have a bouquet of, we can say, we have shared that we have a bouquet of remedies with you. So, which one you are going to accept, which one you are going to think that it will be fit for your particular scenario. So, that you have to decide, and that at least that decision you should able to do with this particular course. So, we will not expect you to know the details of the sections, but few important sections, if possible, you can remember. But that very important questions, if possible, especially the chapters or the that infringement related sections, if possible, you please try to remember that thing. That will be anyway helpful to you. But we are not going into the sections. This is not a specific law related course. So, we will not go into the, or we are not expecting. We are not expecting that kind of clarity, that kind of understanding we are not expecting. Okay? So, I guess it is relaxing, right. Next is like I am not able to get reading material. Komal, again I will just share with you that I have already shared earlier. You just check that the video, and if you are not able to access that, please write down in the discussion forum. We will see how to help you to access that particular thing. Okay? We will share screenshot or something like that. Huh? Yes, Paras, you are saying that in week 8 it is there. Yeah, in week 8, yes, we have shared, purposely therefore we have shared that traditional knowledge in week 8, and therefore your that course is like instead of 41 videos are there. Okay, so that is there. Good, I am happy that you have completed all week that content you have gone through. Okay, very good. Unable to access it, ma'am, because you please share. Okay, I will do that thing then. Bhuvneshwari, let me see what exactly is the issue, and I will just resolve that thing. Okay. Okay. Now precisely the course content is excellent. Yeah, actually we are also happy, frankly speaking. Means when we have started this course recording, we were like planning that what exactly we should cover, what we have to not keep it aside as this particular starting point, and then it came out nicely. Especially you can say that the flow also came nicely, that emerging technologies came, and then the the discussion also like that came nicely. We also surprised when we have done that capsule session that yes, good points covered in that. And then that court systems, that is very important, because many times we learn law. As a law student I am saying that we learn law and still we get struggle with the court system of India also. Yeah, we are aware about that, definitely we are aware about the system and all that. But when I want to compare it with the like UK, US and EU, then I am little bit when as a student just pass out, or just I am just starting with that LLB studies. At that time, understanding that court system is very important actually, how it works. And I guess this came out nicely in the that week 3. And then the emerging technologies, I like that week also, that we are happy that then I like the discussion which we have done around the traditional knowledge. Actually metaverse also we have to cover, but we could not cover considering the paucity of time. But we are working on metaverse, and then we were thinking that yes, this also should come, because the challenges with metaverse are very different when considering the disputes actually. So that also we want to cover, but considering that time we could not able to cover that. Let us see whenever we will get chance again, then let us see we can bring that details also for this particular thing. And patent specific, copyright specific, or a trademark specific, that one week's discussion, that is probably is giving you the idea that how exactly it is going. And probably that will help in the awareness and enforcement, or exerting of the rights. That is very important, I will say, right. Then yeah, for LLM student, thank you Ramana, that yes, you are doing LLM and then it is helping you. I am very happy that and we also learn, obviously when we are doing this kind of a courses, we are also learning a lot things while going into the details of this particular content actually. Yeah. Then awaiting one course specific on patents. For us, we have a patent ka roadmap for patent creation. Actually that course is there. Basically that course is considering if you don't know anything about patent and you want to file the patent, and you want to know the intricacies of patent, probably that is the course you can just explore, because that content also we are also happy after completing that course that content came nicely. And anybody who like interested to file the patent, at least provisional patent, they should able to file after that particular course. Even the patent agents are using this course. Many patent agents are communicating that yes, this course helped us to qualify that patent agent examination. So we try to cover that the basic intricacies of the law, that Patent Act, we have covered definitely in that course very nicely. So you can just try out that course. Dispute related, yeah, it will be very interesting actually, that to that patent disputes, court practices and enforcement, probably that course will be like we can just go into the details of that particular, yeah, that will be possible actually. Yeah, let us see how we can do that thing. Thank you. Okay. Then you are saying, Bhuneshwar is saying, can you please provide specific course on patent next time and valuation of IP? Okay. Patent, already I have told you that roadmap for patent creation is already there. Valuation of IP, actually, yeah, means it's a deep actually subject, valuation of IP, and we need actually, because when I see the valuation of IP which is going on currently done by yeah, there are experts, but yeah, some challenges are there, I can say. And there is a need, because it can be at least 4-week course for IP valuation. That will be definitely helpful, I feel so, because that much depth if we can go, probably that will be helpful. Let us see if we can get the time and we can get the opportunity, definitely we will do. But this is something we do practice in IP valuation, and we do projects related to that consultancy projects related to valuation. So we appreciate the different perspectives and aspects when we are dealing with that evaluation. Yeah. Now Here we can say that considering the examination now, because this is immediately after this you are giving the examination, I have a few guidelines for that, so that it will help you to score quite good in the examination. First though, you just go through the videos very carefully, because the content is little more, I will say, for 20 hours. So please give time. Don't think that yeah, it is a 20 hours, it is like a MCQ type and then we can easily complete that. So don't be under that impression, because this is little bit complex, I will say. It is not like a it is a basic considering the IP disputes, but considering if you are a completely new to IP field, or you are like trying this particular content first time, such kind of a thing is there, I will suggest that please seriously just watch the videos, all videos till week 8, because every week lot of content is shared, and what we are expecting is like that. See, there is a division of questions, like some questions are direct, straightforward, and that you can easily answer. And you probably have seen that particular thing in assignment. The direct questions are there, you can directly. For some questions, at least you have to give some time to think on, and then only you can answer that questions, because when we see final score of the learners, I find that yes, that question is a application related, application of the course, and none of the more than 90% have like a are not able to answer that thing. Now why this is happening? If more than 90% are not able to attend 8 or 10 questions, generally that much only we ask, that which are very like definitely we expect that you have read thoroughly that particular content and you have gone through that content thoroughly, then only you will able to answer that. So that questions are less, actually 8 or 10 questions are there, but most of the time what I am observing, that you are not able to, most 90% plus learners are not able to answer that questions. So why this happens? Because the application of that particular theoretical base to that practical problem, probably that transition or that application, whatever you want to say, that is not done, that may not be practiced. So if that is happening, then you may lose on that particular marks. Okay. Direct questions, I feel that you can easily, means scoring above 60 should not be an issue. Up to 60, 70 you can easily score if you have done the assignment very clearly and submitted all assignments, so that we can choose your 6 best assignments with a 25% score. You are secured with that thing, and remaining for 75% you have this final examination. So combine of this 60 to 70 marks, everybody should, I feel so, that if videos are done, gone through properly, you should able to do that thing. Then these 8 or 10 questions or a 10% questions which are little bit application orientation, you have to do little practice. You have to go through reading material. You have to apply that interpretation, because in Patent Act, I just give the example so that you can relate it. In that patent week, we have given you few sections, and then we have just given you how that one section can be read and how you can interpret that thing. That one example is given. But when you are going into the applying that particular section for the real problem, how you are able to do that thing. So that practice, if you have done, probably, or that understanding, conceptual base, if it is clear, probably that will be very helpful to you. And even during examination time, probably that for that such questions, probably you have to invest lot of time, then only that correct answer will be there, otherwise you are losing on that particular question. So please check that particular thing. Okay. So that is one important thing. Reading material, I have told you. Exam pattern, yeah, pattern will be like this, that 50 questions will be there, each question 2 marks and total 100 marks. Okay. So that will be the pattern, and that 100 will be converted into 75%, because 75% weightage is given to that final examination, and this 75% and assignment 25%, that will make your final 100%. Okay. So that is the examination. Obviously, it is an online MCQ type, so you need not to worry about the any writing or it is a subjective or something like. No, it is objective, and you have to choose the out of 4, just like we have followed in the assignment, one correct option. That is the pattern. So I am very clearly giving you the pattern, and I am very clearly giving you the how many number of questions will be there and how it will be. So that is the scenario. Now, considering the that certificates, you have seen the different kinds of certificates are there depending on the score. Then one more is there, that is an internship opportunity is there. If you score the if you are the topper, you are getting the internship opportunity also, and if you get that internship opportunity, then we can further work on this particular disputes related to maybe any of the type of IPIP depending on the your inclination. So that we can do in the internship. So that one thing is there, you are getting the stipend during that internship, and generally I give this internship for 2 months. So that is a kind of scenario. At least as of now I have followed that particular structure. So probably I am just thinking maybe this kind of a subject, maybe I can increase that internship time, maybe 3 months or something like that. But as of now 2 months is the kind of a time for that internship. Okay. So this is the scenario. Yeah. Udayan says, can we have a transcript of, yeah, Udayan, we are like sharing transcripts. Next week we will try to upload that transcript. Okay. That language which is spoken to understandable popular language, converting that, it takes little time. So we are working on it. Okay. Questions will be subjective or objective. Ayusha have just shared that details. Then yeah, Sai Madhavi, yeah, good afternoon. Bhuvneshwari, is the internship provided is online? Generally I provide online, but somebody want to come here in IIT campus, yeah, means we can think about that thing, but generally as till this time I have provided, I have just opted the model like a online only. So online and 2 months internship, that is the scenario. So let us see if it is possible, we can think about offline also. But the problem with the offline is like that accommodation and all this management is little challenging on the campus. So again that is the scenario. If that is manageable, then probably yes, you can do it offline here. So that is the challenge actually. Okay. So online we are like doing this thing, but offline the first time when 2018 for roadmap we have done that, we have given offline. Probably that time accommodation was not the issue, we could able to do that thing, but after that, yeah, hostel and all that things are there. So that is the challenge, otherwise there is no any other challenge. So let us see if we can think about this offline now. Okay. Will transcript be uploaded behind every video, or it will be uploaded in a separate segment like download book? I guess it will be separate. You have to check. It will be separate because video this section is there, transcript different section is there. Okay. So that will be there. Then you can access that particular transcript. Okay. That is the scenario. Fine. Now few questions which you have already shared. You are saying that when study material related question is there, again this question was, yeah, Bhuvneshwari, what's the format of Proctor exam, MCQ subjective, and how marks of assignment will be considered? Please make study material available. Okay, I guess we have covered all this thing. Niharika, then what she is saying is like, please provide transcript to enable us to take a printout and study for exam. We will do that. Good, I am that you are serious about examination, we will do that thing. Okay. What this question is by Samrat. Okay, Samrat, are you there? Okay. So the question by Samrat is, yeah, what all factors are considered for trademark, copyright and patent related litigation? Is the registration date taken into consideration during litigation for, say, patent related case? Second question is for trademark related litigation cases, if the registration is not done by an applicant, how all common law remedies are available? Okay, unregistered TM holder. And question 3 is like for copyright litigation for unregistered copyright holder, Yeah, since copyright is by creation itself, how does the evidence for this case, if there are a substantial copying of this work by some litigant person in internet who has also not registration of his or her, but has a copied substantial work? Okay, okay. Yeah. So Samrat, I can just say that so many questions are there. Only 10 minutes are there in hand. Let me see if I can answer all the questions, but I will just give you brief guidelines. Details probably I will not able to address now. The first question is like what all factors are considered for trademark, copyright, patent related litigation. So we can just say that here, when we are talking about the trademark, we know that distinctive nature is very important, and the litmus test is that when the consumer, the general consumer, that word is very important, that consumer as is not like a very intelligent consumer, we are talking a general normal consumer. So he should not get confused. That is the kind of a litmus test which court look into. So that is very important when we are talking about the trademark. When we are talking about a copyright, expression part is very important, and around that expression, so 2-3 things are there again. You have to prove that the whosoever have done the copyright infringement have got the access to that particular content of you. So you have to give that scenario, the reality, whatever is there, that how exactly the copyright owner's content is accessed by the infringer. Okay, so that you have to prove very carefully. That is your burden of proof is on you. So that is the case, and then after that you have to give the that yes, if it is infringement happen, expression wise, that you have to, expression is important, but because doctrine of equivalence and all that thing which we followed on the patent, probably that may not be followed in copyright. Expression is different always. So that taste you have to give, that yes, this is your content, and how that content is like similar to the infringer content. So again, that burden is there. So you have to, that the two important things are there: access to infringer and your content and infringer content, how much similarity is there. And again, that will be judged by the judge. The judge will take a decision on that when it will go into the courtroom, right? So that is the scenario. And when we are talking about a patent, doctrine of equivalence is there. That is one important. Colorable variation, that is another doctrine which is very important when we are talking about a patent. And then yes, we have to talk about, whenever that litigation comes, generally invalidity is the one important thing comes. So we have to prove that novelty aspect is very clear, because generally on that invalidation is done. Okay, non-obviousness, again that will be the reason for invalidation. And then the industrial applicability, generally that issue never comes, because that much understanding is there, and therefore that issue generally not come. That non-obviousness and novelty, these are the two things are there. So I guess I just given you the flavor, that important brief, we can say the important things which are related to these 3 particular types of IPs. Registration wise, copyright as Berne Convention, as you have rightly mentioned, it is right. When you are writing, immediately you are getting the right. So that Berne Convention is that. And substantial copying, yeah, plagiarism, and then tools are there. So you can check that thing, and as we have shared already, administrative, criminal and civil, all remedies are available with you. You can start using that. So, and that is necessary. What I feel that we should enforce our rights, so that there will be some ethical practice properly followed, and yes, that will be helpful to everybody. Okay. Then I guess there are few more. In the depth we can discuss. Actually, these questions you have asked, 1 hour we can keep on discussing on that, because it's like a whole course is about that only, right? And that is much relevant to your examination. But I guess we have covered it in the course also, and this few points I have given. So probably with this you are able to like appreciate the things actually. Okay. Yeah. only is it enough to do assignment questions for that? Only assignment questions are not enough. It is like giving you the idea how exactly the question papers will be. You have to go through the content properly, huh? Then only you are able to this. Okay, and then yeah, let's know the whether our exam is postponed or not. No, I guess we have to. You just check that thing. You keep on. Yeah, who is Manasi? You just. I will suggest that you just check on the website. There all the guidelines will be there, and you just check out with that. Hall tickets will be issued in time, considering the examination time. So you need not to worry about hall tickets and all that details. That will be properly taken care by the NPTEL office. So you need not to worry about that. Okay. You can share a summary and silent features that are covered in the videos. It will help a lot for a proctored exam. Actually, yes, I can. I was having the planning to go into the details of, because that glimpses or quick points will definitely help for the examination. With the Samrat's question, I just tried to give that answer, but whole course I am not able to do, considering all other questions. So maybe let me see how we can do that thing. But yes, I am just keeping these points, very important points you have raised actually. So maybe I will follow that in next live sessions and all, because that is very important to summarize when, especially before exam, that whole week, all week's content. So let me see from next time if I can. I would have done that, but yeah, considering the paucity of time, we are not really not able to do that thing. But good that Abhishek, you have pointed out that thing. Okay, yeah, Manasi has shared that thing. Okay, Abhishek is sharing. Yeah, I will be grateful if you can share summary points. Yeah, yeah, Abhishek has shared it. Next is like a Anlin, yeah. Anlin is sharing that. Can you please list some case studies for patent agent and trademark agent examination? The important case laws we have covered in the now here just one clarification I give, and then I have to wind up. Case law, when we are dealing with law, please say case laws. When you are dealing with management, say case studies. Generally that thing is there. Okay, there are few questions here. Yeah, but I have to close it now. Proper write an article based on your lecture. Would it be proper to write an article based on your lectures? Huh? You can write an article, but make sure that it will be original expression. Otherwise, it will be a copyright infringement, and NPTEL will take action against you. Okay, because this is a property of NPTEL. I am author, obviously, along with the content creator. So my TA. And all will be the authors. Okay, so yeah, I mean you can write the article, but you take a caution that there will be the expression, the major, that is the one important thing that you will take care of that. Okay, that is very important. Okay, you please provide a list of case laws. Okay, explain different types of doctrines in IPR. Okay, I guess I have to doctrine of equivalence, doctrine of colorable variation, then mosaics of the considering the evidences. All these concepts are there. Let me see, when I am not able to cover it now, we have to close it. I am sorry, Madhavi, we can let me see if in discussion forum we can discuss about that particular things. Okay. So we should wind up now, and wishing you all the best for the examination. Do well in the examination. If till queries are there, they are related to examination especially, please yeah, please write down into the discussion forum. Let me see that I will answer all the questions. Okay, thank you so much.